Ethan Parker was 24 years old and completely lost. While his friends were getting promotions, buying cars, and building careers, Ethan felt stuck. Every morning, he woke up with the same thought. Maybe, tomorrow my life will finally change. But tomorrow always looked exactly like yesterday. One evening, after another disappointing job interview, Ethan returned home exhausted. As he opened his apartment door, he noticed an envelope lying on the floor. There was no stamp, no sender, no address, only his name written on the front. Ethan Parker. His hands trembled as he opened it. Inside was a single sheet of paper. It contained only one sentence. "Whatever you do, don't accept the job offer on August 17th. Below the message was a signature. Ethan Parker, his own name, his own handwriting, his own signature. Ethan laughed nervously. Someone was playing a joke. But deep down something felt wrong. Very wrong. Days passed. Ethan couldn't stop thinking about the letter. Then exactly 2 weeks later, he received a phone call. A large company wanted to hire him. The interview went perfectly. The salary was incredible. The position seemed perfect. Then he looked at the calendar. The date they wanted him to sign the contract was August 17th. His heart nearly stopped. The letter was real. For days, Ethan battled with himself. The job could change his life. His parents encouraged him to take it. His friends told him he was crazy for even hesitating, but every night he stared at the letter. Don't accept the job offer on August 17th. Why? What could possibly happen? Finally, August 17th arrived. Ethan walked into the office. The contract sat on the desk. The manager smiled. "Congratulations, just sign here." His hand hovered above the paper. He thought about the future, the money, the opportunity, the security. Then he remembered the letter. Slowly, he put down the pen. "I'm sorry," he said. "I can't do it." The manager stared at him in disbelief. Ethan walked away. The following months were brutal. He remained unemployed. His savings disappeared. Bills piled up. His friends mocked his decision. Even his parents began questioning him. Many nights, he wondered if he had ruined his own life. Perhaps the letter had been meaningless after all. Perhaps he was a fool. One rainy afternoon, while sitting alone in a small cafe, Ethan met an elderly man. The stranger sat across from him without asking. "You look like a man carrying regret," the old man said. Ethan forced a smile. "You could say that." The old man nodded. "Sometimes the hardest decision is the right one." Ethan froze. The words felt strangely familiar, almost as if he had heard them before. Weeks later, Ethan received another unexpected opportunity. A small startup company invited him for an interview. The salary was modest. The company was unknown. Most people would have ignored it. But Ethan had little to lose. He accepted. The startup's founder was passionate and ambitious. Unlike the large corporation, this company cared about creativity and innovation. Ethan joined the team. The work was challenging, the hours were long, but for the first time in years, he felt alive. He wasn't just earning money. He was building something meaningful. Years passed. The tiny startup grew rapidly. Then it exploded. Investors arrived. New offices opened. The company became one of the fastest-growing businesses in the country. Ethan rose through the ranks. His life changed completely. Financially, professionally, personally. Everything improved. One evening, nearly 20 years later, Ethan sat in his office, overlooking the city skyline. He was successful, respected, fulfilled. Yet one question had never left his mind. Who sent the letter, and how did they know? Then his eyes fell upon an old photograph from his first day at the startup. Suddenly, he remembered something. The handwriting, the signature, the letter. A realization struck him. He opened a drawer and pulled out a blank sheet of paper. Slowly, he began writing. Whatever you do, don't accept the job offer on August 17th. He signed it. Ethan Parker, the same words, the same handwriting, the same message. At that moment, Ethan finally understood. The letter had never been about the job. The job wasn't the danger. The danger was the person he would have become. Comfortable, safe, average, trapped. The letter had saved him from a life he never truly wanted. As he folded the paper, Ethan smiled. Because he had learned the greatest lesson of all. Your future doesn't change when you find the perfect opportunity. Your future changes when you have the courage to walk away from the wrong one. Life lesson. Sometimes the biggest risk is not taking a risk. The life you want often begins where your comfort zone ends.